Good evening, everyone from good old Northeast Florida tonight. It's a brisk evening tonight. I've got on like my chef coat. I got a flannel shirt on. I got on another long sleeve shirt other than that. It's in the 40s here tonight, and I'm really kind of enjoying it. So I've already had a bunch of people in the chat over here while we were waiting to get this live stream going on. I was actually able to schedule this and give you kind of a little heads up tonight. Something I'm working on learning how to do. So anyway, we appreciate all the people that have already chimed in with their Merry Christmases. Christmas coming up here. I'll try to give a couple shout outs to people that are going by in the chat right now. Mrs. Backwoods is also in the process of jumping on in the house in there, and she'll be chiming in also. If any of our members are on here right now, go ahead and jump in. We'll make you mods. So let me just say hello to a few people first, and then we'll talk about the big news at the Backwoods Gourmet house today. Okay, Gene Simmons, appreciate you. Sullivan, Ohio. We got Steve Green from Valley, West Virginia. Is Wyoming? No, West Virginia. I have to look real close there. Yeah, I think good as used to be. We got Bobby Canton saying hi. Dominic, appreciate you from Wisconsin. I'm sure it's a heck of a lot colder in Wisconsin right now than it is here. You might be able to see my breath coming up as I'm talking here. But still, I'll take this over Wisconsin weather all day long. Okay? We got Jeff Riddle from Florida is coming in. Riffle, I'm sorry. Unholy Fire 69, Merry Christmas, Georgia. So we got a bunch of states already jumping in here tonight. Steve Sproul, one of our longtime watchers. Appreciate you, Steve. Don Miller is saying hi tonight from all the way in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Appreciate you. Bryant Guidry from Louisiana. We're covering the states really fast here. Michael Terrell from Carver, Mass. All the way up in the Northeast there. I'm sure that's pretty cold up there too. There's Mrs. Backwoods jumping in. John Daigle, appreciate you here, one of our members. And if you guys notice in the chat over there on the side of the page that John Daigle has a sticker beside his name, and so does Mrs. Backwoods. That means they are members of the channel, and they get that super sticker over there, and that points them out in the chat anytime we do a live chat. They also get special access to early access to our videos before they're published to the public. So if we made it really affordable, guys, like it's $2 a month, or less than $2, it's $1.99 a month to be a member of our channel. So if you really like what we do over here, consider going over there, spending $2 a month. That's like $24 something a year, less than $24 a year to get special access. And, we always respond to our members' comments and so forth. Darla A jumping in. She's also a moderator. You'll also see that she is just about ready to make the highest level membership of the double clink of beer mugs on her channel. For her membership, she's been here since the beginning, and we definitely appreciate Darla. All right, so let me old Wyoming Yeti, he's right down the road here on Old Jennings Road. We're going to have to try to meet up with you guys for long. Let's got to give me a little minute, get settled in up here. So that brings me to another major event here at the Backwoods Gourmet channel. The moving truck arrived 4 hours late yesterday afternoon with all of our furniture from the old house. And they sucked ass bad. I mean, bad. Broke a bunch of our stuff. Broke my sleep number bed, which I had to do some serious MacGyvering with last night so that we could sleep last night. Broke the mirrors of my headboard. Didn't put a lot of the pieces back together of the furniture that they took apart. It was a nightmare. Okay. just being straight up with you, it was a nightmare. So I guess the good part of the story is they don't know who they just screwed over. So I happen to have a pretty big audience on the internet, and we'll just leave it at that right there. Okay. As soon as I get a little bit of time, which will be upcoming here very shortly. Yeah. Y'all could probably already kind of assume what we're going to do with that. All right. Before we go any further with the other updates on the channel here, let me give a couple more shout outs. We got Chad Robinson 45, hello from Borden, Indiana. We got them in the house. We got Daryl all the way from Washington State. Appreciate it. We got watchers all over the country. And, and let's see, we got Alan Janney from Sharpsburg, Georgia. Appreciate you guys. We got David. He's from Philo, Illinois. And, man, when I first started this little channel here on YouTube about 11 years ago, I had never thought that I would have people that would value our content from all over the country and really enjoy what we do and enough to even know I even existed. Okay. So there's Becky Dupree. She's from Houston, Texas. We appreciate her. She's been a member a long time. And we've shared some recipes back and forth too. And then when you get to that sous chef level member like she is, then you can actually send us recipes that we'll actually do on the channel. And we've helped her out with the Texas Barbecue Society a couple times on that. So we got Dalton, Georgia coming in, Portland, Oregon, Tim from Portland. We got Charles from Dalton. See who we got. We got Ken from Hampton Roads, Virginia. One of my nephews is up in Oceana, stationed there in the Navy right now, so up that way. We got Jack. He's from Charleston, South Carolina. Appreciate y'all coming in. We got Brian. Howdy from Texas. Got them all over the place. RBF, CAF from Wisconsin. Let's see, who else we got? We got Shannon from Hanover, Indiana. We got JD from Juliet, Georgia. So if you just kind of look over there on the side of the chat there, I really can't. We got Taylor from Ringgold, Georgia, and that's actually very close to where my little brother lives. He lives in a little place called either Coopertown or Coppertown over there by Lookout Mountain. It's right down the road from Ringgold. So we got Paul. He's also from Houston. But, if you just glance through the people that are actually involved in this chat tonight, you'll see how widespread the love of outdoor cooking and cast iron cooking, campfire cooking, smoking, grilling, doing all this stuff that we do here on the Backwoods Gourmet channel is really not just something that's a regional thing. It's not a regional thing. Everybody will take their regional recipes and adapt it to do this outdoor cooking craze, I would guess to say. And the cast iron especially is really coming back into style, even with the younger people now. And because they know, there's not a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. And the worst you're going to get from a cast iron pan, you have a little bit more iron in your diet. We got Skeet 73 from Dixon, Texas. And we got Ida Wide says cast iron in a campfire is a beautiful sight, and I'm going to agree with that 100%. Okay, so that being all said, I appreciate everybody showing up. We got 89 people in the chat right now, but we only got 36 thumbs up. So if you have the opportunity and you really like this content, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, because it seems like when I first started the schedule on this live, I had the C word in the title, which was COVID. And all of a sudden there was a bunch of thumbs down on the video before it ever even went live. I'm going to have to look back into that. I was seeing the comments that were going over on the side there while it was waiting or counting down to come up live tonight. I actually kind of figured out how to do that finally up here tonight, how to get you guys a little bit more warning of them coming up, and I'll try to get better at that. It's just a little learning curve of working through the YouTube process and their live studio and so forth, because that's not really my thing. Generally we film it and we edit it and all that. So I'll make a promise to you right now. I'm going to get better at doing these live streams, and we're going to do them every Monday night at 8:00, and we're going to stay on here for an hour. Okay. Because I got to get my butt up really early in the morning and go to work. All right. That's Eastern time, by the way. Okay. We're Eastern time. All right. So the title of this live stream was Christmas is Canceled. And that's pretty much what's happened. Okay. Christmas is canceled for us here anyway. You guys, Christmas may carry on just fine without any problems. Today, I was having a little bit of a few symptoms, and I went and got tested for our coronavirus, and I tested positive. Okay. So I can't go back to work till I test negative, which will be at least 10 days. All right. So I can't go back to work my regular job. I work in construction, and we work in the public sphere with government and schools and all that. So cannot go back to work till I have a negative test and all that. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that and how I'm doing and what kind of symptoms I had and all that. So as you can tell right now, I feel fine. You don't see me coughing, I'm not hacking, I'm not on a respirator, I'm not doing any of that kind of crap. But the timing couldn't be worse, okay? Because as y'all know, Christmas Eve is Thursday. I'm scheduled to cook 2 giant briskets for our company for our Christmas party. I'm going to still do that, and I'm going to bring you guys along for that while I'm here isolated at our beautiful new outdoor kitchen. I'm going to bring you guys along, and we're going to bring the smoker. I already had moved it over to our office, which is just down the road, a couple minutes, and I was going to cook them on site. But now that I can't do that, I'm going to go over there and get it tomorrow, and I'm going to bring it back here. And we're probably going to do, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 different live streams of the process of cooking these huge briskets. I'm definitely going to bring you guys in live stream. I'll get the camera set up on the tripod. We're going to show you how I trim them, how I prep them, how I season them, and all that. And then we'll break off of that, and we'll talk about that a little bit. And then we'll break off that live stream, and then we'll start another live stream. So it won't be, a totally long live stream. You have to dig through later to get all this information. But we'll do a live stream, and then I'll render out, and you can watch that as a video. And then we'll show you another live stream. We're going to live stream a little bit of getting them on a smoker, how I set up the fire, what temperature I run the smokers at, what kind of wood we're going to use, and we'll get them bad boys in that we're going to use our big, expensive stick burner Mac Daddy smoker on them. Okay. So give you a little info on that. We'll talk about that for a little while. And then I'm going to do another live stream. The third live stream we're going to do during that cook. We'll break off of that, because you don't need to sit there and watch the smoke pour out of the smoker for, I don't know, about 6 hours. We're going to show you taking them off, getting them wrapped, what we do with them there, getting them back on the smoker. And then we're going, since I'm infected with the dang on COVID, I can't do any of the slicing or any of that kind of stuff. So at any rate, hoping that some of my co-workers at least can film some of the end product over there. And we're going to do some slicing. We're going to take the flat off and the point. We're going to separate it. We're going to make the burn ends. I'm going to show you that whole process. And then it goes back on a smoker again. So we don't have to worry about any germs or anything like them, viruses and all that kind of stuff getting on there. All right. So I don't know what this Robert Cole thing is. All right. So one of my mods, this thing's all up in flag in here. So y'all mods, if y'all can look at that, I'm kind of busy talking about what I'm doing over here. But at any rate, y'all check that and make sure everything's cool. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how to take the point off and how we cut the burn ends, the sauces we use to do the burn ends, how we prep that, put that back on the smoker. So I'm going to break these things up and show you on a live stream video, okay, how to do it. And then the only thing we can't do really, since we're going to have to leave it all covered in a foil and nice and hot to send it over to the folks that I work with to eat, we'll have to hand it off to the caterer who actually happens to live right behind me over here to take over to the site. But again, we'll be wearing gloves the whole time, wearing a mask the whole time, even though there's like zero chance of food transmission from COVID-19 through food. That it's already been scientifically proven that, you know, that COVID-19 the virus cannot survive past 165 degrees when we'll be cooking those briskets to 203, well past that kind of a deal. So that's just some upcoming thing I'm going to try to do while I'm stuck in my quarantine here for the next basically almost 2 weeks, all the way through Christmas. So I can't see any of my friends, any of my family, other than doing these live streams or Facebook, whatever. So that makes it 2 years in a row, Christmas canceled for me and most of my family. Last year got canceled because of my dad's health problems and went in a nursing home and had a stroke and all that stuff. So we decided to cancel Christmas last year. So now the COVID makes 2 daggum years in a row, no Christmas. All right. So, all right. John Daigle says a little Allen's ginger brandy and natty light will help the symptoms. Oh, thanks, John. Oh man, there's some natty light right there. Man, medicine. All right, let me take John Daigle's advice here. I feel better already. Actually, like I said before, I don't feel bad now. I have a little tightness in the chest, a little, it's just like discomfort breathing, and a small amount of nasal congestion. I just checked my temperature in the house right before I came out here. It was 97.2. Okay. So that temperature check stuff, they, we're going to shoot your forehead and see if you got COVID. No, that's bullshit. Okay. It's BS. BS. Like I said, I just tested positive today and I do not have a fever. One of my coworkers went through the same situation that I'm in right now and never had a fever the entire time he had it. But that being said, he was 38. I'm a lot older than that. Okay. I'm pushing 60. Not there yet, but Paul Richardson says that science has proven bourbon cures COVID. All right. Well, my stomach can't handle. I would have an ulcer. It might cure COVID, but I would have an ulcer on top of that. All right, let's get back to the chat real quick. So you know what's going on here. I'll give you a little bit of insight of what we're going to be doing with the brisket and all that for Christmas. And, what's going to pain me the most is I'm not going to be able to be there and see all the people, enjoy our brisket because, they're like, well, we got this guy that works for us that has this YouTube channel called the Backwoods Gourmet, and he keeps talking about how good a barbecue he can do, but he has never brought us any. Well, here was my chance to shine and to prove to them that I could actually barbecue pretty well. I got some trophies over there, in the house there, second place in brisket in pro competition, and seventh place in pro competition, and a bunch of first place in amateur competitions with brisket. And, but yeah, they just got to rag me about it. But anyway, hopefully it wows them all. I'll have to get Mrs. Backwoods to bring it down to the office and drop it off, and all that. And I won't be able to. Maybe they'll FaceTime me or something like that when they try it out. Hopefully, but I'm going to be stuck here at Backwoods Central here for a while, and that might actually be a good thing, because we're trying to get all the stuff out of boxes and move in and get my office set up, my new office set up, and there's a lot of other things. So when I'm working from home, I might have a little bit more time to, take a few minutes here, a few minutes there in between answering emails and the phones and all that, to get some pictures up on the wall, get a few boxes unpacked, things like that. And some of you folks that may be working from home right now because of this pandemic may be doing the same thing. All right, let me get back to some of the comments because I know I missed a bunch of them over here. Becky Dupree says, do you need me to give you a Zoom call to show you how brisket is done Texas style? Net? Go, Becky. We're not going to do it Texas style. Y'all like it burn up, okay? You don't take the point off. You don't do the burn ins. The folks here out east, they like more like the Kansas City style brisket. They don't like it so black. They like it mahogany. They like the point and the flat separated, the point made into burn ends, and the flat made into slices. Whereas in Texas, they'll just separate. They'll cook the whole thing, separate, and then they got the fatty and the lean, and they'll slice both of them up just like that. So I've already done the survey with the folks that I'm feeding here in Florida, and all of them absolutely prefer having the burn ends and slices. So we will be doing it Memphis style or Kansas City style, and that's what I've been good at. And so that's the way we're going to go with it. All right, and I'm doing two big ones. Big ones. One of them's almost 16 pounds, almost 17 pounds, and the other one's almost 15 pounds. And they were both Angus High Choice from Restaurant Depot. So, we got Grant Creel in the hood here. He's from, he says, "What's up, neighbor?" in Jax, Florida, Mandarin. So he's basically right across the St. Johns River from us over there. We got Margaret Hudson says, "Shout out, ladies. Cooking with cast iron helps raise iron levels in your blood, stops from turning into lead in your blood," or something like that. Okay. But yeah, cast iron is perfectly healthy material to cook in. Justin says, "Bud Light and spicy Bloody Marys work damn good for me." I'm assuming that's for the COVID. Mrs. Backwoods just chimed in and said, "I guess you mean I'm getting the stuff out of the boxes." Yes. Well, she didn't have to go work day. Okay. I did. All right. But anyway, we won't get into that particular discussion at this point. All right. So I want you guys to chime in the chat right now, and give us some ideas. So I'm going to have a little bit more time here while I'm on my lockdown to do some more recipe videos. I'm even may be able to sneak out and go maybe small game hunting for a minute or two, since I can still stay in contact on my phone. Small game season is still open here on our WMAs, and I do have my license and my permits for that. So Also, so chime in on what do you want to see us possibly do. Some of those good old wintertime dishes, back a while back, we did our competition chili recipe. It was a pretty good video, but it was done a long time ago before I had a lot of gear and mics and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about some with the cool weather, and it's supposed to be getting cold come here on the Christmas day. Might be able to redo that video for you and show you a little bit more detail on it, and maybe capture a little bit better, the instructions a little bit better on video for you. Hassan Pfeffer in a Dutch oven, Don Miller. That's rabbit dish. That's Hassan Pfeffer rabbit stew. I have done some similar stuff, but that is a very good suggestion. I will see if I see them little jokers jumping around when I go out to the woods next time. All right. Daryl, appreciate you coming by. Hope y'all have Merry Christmas, brother. North Florida here, Dillagath. Anyway, hunting squirrels sounds good. Catch, clean, cut some raccoons. I've never ate one before in my life, but if I get the opportunity, that may be next on the list here at the channel. Chicken and dumplings from scratch and Dutch oven, please. Stephen Box. Amen. Go back to our channel page. All you got to do is click on my ugly little face over there on the side of every one of our videos. Go to channel page. We've done that like 3 times on channel. Okay. 3 different versions. The last one I did was smoked chicken and dumplings. I would just recommend that you try that one. Okay. That was done very recently. Chicken and dumplings is one of my favorite things to eat. So we got that done. All right. Becky Dupree says fruitcake. Actually, most people hate fruitcake. I actually love fruitcake. I've never tried to do it in Dutch oven, or I never tried to do it, period. So that will be another one. We'll put that one on the list, Becky. Steve Sproul says, I think you did an amazing job on the outdoor kitchen. We appreciate that. We did spend a lot of time on it. Since he's talking about it, let me rotate you gently around to see the countertop and all that. We left that slab live edge on those old cabinets that we got for nothing. So yeah, everybody really loves it. And of course, where the computer is sitting at right now is our stainless steel table that we had at the old studio, and it becomes an island. So we really like it. I'll give you a really quick look at the ceiling. We decided just to black it all out. So everything on the ceiling is all blacked out. The lights here kind of mess with the camera on the computer, but the entire ceiling's blacked out, kind of like you would see at a lot of your high-end restaurants. I've built a lot of them, and it's kind of a trending thing. So instead of trying to spend a whole ton of money trying to put some kind of ceiling up here, we decided just to black it out, leave it open, trust us. And I'm really happy with that decision. Okie dokie. All right, Robert Cole said, you need some venison. You're only 2 hours away from me. I do not need any. My brother's been shooting them jokers like every weekend. Okay. Got a bunch already in the freezer. So that is one of the things while we're going to do on the lockdown, I am absolutely going to pull out some venison. We're going to make some stew. We're probably going to do some venison gravy and rice. We're going to do one of my favorite venison stew recipes that I learned from a very, very old homesteader that basically grew. She's like almost 100 years old now. I learned it from her, that lives in this area, how to make a venison stew over the top. We appreciate Ken Warland dropping in the $14.99 super chat. So I was wanting to remind y'all that was available. And he's going smoked jerky. Don't get to watch much, so I hope you haven't done 1,000 videos on it. Plus, I'm 57. I had the plague in late September, and he says he's had worse colds. All right. Hey, buddy, appreciate the super chat. I just dropped the smoked venison jerky sticks video on Saturday of this week, or last week. Saturday last week. Okay. So check out our channel page. That was kind of a redo of an older video that we did. We show you how to make them with the limb grinder and the limb jerky extruder, but you certainly can use other methods to do it. And I'll probably be exploring some of the easier ways to do it without all the gear. Okay. I'm trying to simplify it a little bit. So, but we super appreciate the super chat. So that just reminds me to let all you know, if you like to donate to the cause here, you can drop that super chat, super sticker over there, and all that money, you know, we don't go out there and blow that. That all comes back to buying ingredients, keeping our camera gear up, you know, and charcoal. I probably $100 a month in charcoal around here. As a matter of fact, I just went today and bought 2 more bags of that B&B charcoal to do another charcoal review with. It was like $50 for 2 bags. Okay. So we appreciate every little bit y'all can help out with it. All right. We got the Saw Channel 6 from Winnipeg, Canada. We appreciate you in the house tonight. Let's go back and we'll talk about it for some of the people who are joining late. Yeah, it's like today I tested positive for COVID, so I'm on the lockdown for 10 days. I'm fine. I feel all right. It's a little minor symptoms so far, but I'm going to keep you updated as time goes on and see, you know, if the next live is me laying in a hospital, then you'll see that too. But at any rate, right now, I feel fine. Just a little tightness in chest, basically, and a little bit of sinuses. But other than that, I'm good to go. Don't have fever, none of that kind of crap. So anyway, so a lot of people are chiming in. They want to see some jerky. So maybe we'll pull out some of it. I got a whole bunch. Got a whole bunch in the freezer right now. Maybe we'll pull out some of that while I'm here at lockdown, because that's something we can kind of show you how to prep, set and forget, and then show you how it looks at the end. So that's good idea. So maybe we can try to do some of that. All right. So we still got about 28 minutes left here. Usually I go till 9 o'clock. I may not do that tonight here just because I got so much to do in the house. And I'm pretty much going to be locked down in my office for the next 10 days. And my office is still cluttered with boxes. And I got deer heads laying on the floor. And I ain't put none of my gun racks up. I ain't done any of that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'll stick with you guys as long as everybody keeps interacting. But appreciate you, Robert Wittick. He says, "Get well soon, sir. Love the channel." I don't feel sick, to be honest with you, but appreciate the get well. I would just say get over. You know, right now I just want to get over it. Get over it. Get a negative test and stop worrying about the damn thing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of y'all are in the same situation. You know, and there's people that are truly scared of it, you know, and I would say probably 90% of the people that are so scared of getting it it's not founded. You know, they're 20, they're 30, they're in good health. You know, I don't think they should be scared of it. Now there are other people that have valid fear, and that's the people that are not healthy to begin with. Okay. So, and you know, about 99% of the people or so, from what I'm seeing, already have some kind of underlying health condition, or maybe they didn't even know they had an underlying health condition. So as far as I know, I don't have any. But at any rate, you guys will be able to follow along. We appreciate you, Robert Cole. He's always there for me. $20 super chat. Appreciate that. And He threw in the animated GIFs over there and is helping us out here on the channel. And okay, let me jump back over in the chat. North Florida outdoorsman, wood duck or any duck breast recipes for the Dutch oven? I do have some duck recipes on our channel, but I think the only thing we did was duck chili. I'll have to go back and look at that again. If I did, they were old. I ain't shot a duck in a while, but I know a bunch of people up here that do duck hunt that have already set up for up here in this area. So I'll see if I can find it for you. If not, I'll go buy them tame duck and I'll do you something with. I make a duck chili and duck tacos that'll blow your mind. All right. My kids beg me to make duck chili. All right. We used to hunt the big divers, ringnecks. We down in Central Florida, mostly ringnecks, teal, few widgeon here and there, pintail once in a while, a few canvasbacks, but mostly it was the ringed neck duck, which is a diving duck, and bluebills, which is also a diving duck. So but we used to use most of those duck breast ground and make a chili out of them, and it was phenomenal. Okay. All right. There's that little cough I got. Dominic says, Backwoods Gourmet, can you give your ideas on adjusting recipes for different size Dutch ovens? Yes, I can. All right. But here, someone said earlier that this is a cure, so I need to get one of them. So basically, a number eight Dutch oven, you're going to use half as much ingredients as a number 12. A number 10, you're going to use 2/3 of the amount that you would use for a number 12. So if a recipe gives you for a number 12 Dutch oven, but you only have a number 10, you're going to use 2/3 the amount. So just do the math on all the ingredients, and that's going to get you there. But if you got a number 8, the little 2-quart one like we use for doing 2 people, then you're going to use half of a 12-inch Dutch oven recipe. Now, if you've watched our channel at all, you know we don't really cater too much to exact measurements and all. Once you start doing it, you can kind of eyeball it. Okay, you really can. You can kind of eyeball it, and a little bit more, a little bit less is not going to make a huge difference. A lot of people overthink it. Back in the day when they were crossing the freaking prairie in a daggone wagon, on the pioneer days, and all the women had to cook with was some old cast iron Dutch ovens. I'm sure they weren't bringing around little teaspoons, a little measuring cups with little knives to scoop them off. No, they were throwing the stuff in a daggone bowl, mixing it up, dumping it in a Dutch oven, put it on the fire, cook it. Okay? And I guarantee you it was all good. Right? Grant Creel says, do you surf fish? Yes, I love to surf fish. I did a video a while back on surf fishing and cleaning and grilling up some whiting right on the tailgate of the truck on a Sportsman grill. Nobody watched it. All right, so I haven't done it since. But I love to do it as fun. I just don't film it because it's just can't really. It's no interest apparently here on the channel. So, but me and my brother did quite a bit back in the summertime. We were camping out actually over in St. Augustine Beach for a week, and the weather was so crappy or the fishing was so crappy on the intercoastal, we actually mostly surf fished and did fairly well. It was a good time. I caught a big shark. We caught some big giant silcats, a ton of whiting, some, a variety of fish. Okay. But I love surf fishing. I got 2 pretty nice rod rigs, and I got everything. I don't have that big. So Becky Dupree is, I guess, agreeing with me that cooking doesn't require specific measurement, but baking does. I will agree with that for the most part, but Dutch oven bacon just needs to be close, as far as I'm concerned. If it's close, you're probably going to be all right. Okay, we get some Merry Christmases. God bless you, brother. Stay safe. Take care of yourself, please. Godspeed. Appreciate the well wishes. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Everybody's giving their Merry Christmas Christmases back to each other. All right, guys. So 8:40 at night. That's a story. Like I said, be on the lookout. I will try to do like I did tonight. I will try to schedule these live streams. Hopefully, I'll be able to schedule them out much further away than I did today. Because, to be honest with you, I just kind of figured out how to make it work right and seamlessly. So I've been trying to do it in the past, and it just had never worked, and I just had to start a new live stream and all that. But anyway, as I figured this out, I'll try to give y'all like a day heads up on what we're going to do, and I'll schedule it out there. That way you can set your reminder. So if you see that notification come up on your phone or your PC or whatever, you can just click on it, and then you can say set reminder. So then that will tell YouTube to set you or to remind you an hour before the live stream. It will send you a notification that says, no, 30 minutes. I'm sorry, 30 minutes before the live stream. It will send you a notification that says this particular video is streaming in 30 minutes. That way it gives you a little heads up so you don't miss it and have to come in at the end. Appreciate it all. I don't know what Sylvia is talking about. Cabela, I missed all the chat over here on the outside. Fried whiting is damn good. Robert Cole, surf fishing. I just skin it before you fry. Not so oily or strong. I love fried whiting. That's one of my favorite saltwater fishes. I did ours on Sportsman's Grill grilled. You should try it that way with the skin on it. Okay, the way we did it in our video. So if you want to go back and look up our video grilling on the beach, we'll show that. Sylvia wants me to bring out Cabela, I think. Show her. So, Miss Sylvia, if you want me to show Cabela, bring her out here. I can't walk away from the computer right now. So, let's see what she says. Oh, she can't. Oh, well, she should be watching the live stream. Oh, she was a daggone mess a while ago. I don't know if I'll show her to you or not. Well, let's give it a minute. Do y'all want to see the puppy? Let me know. Let me know if you want me to wait to see the puppy. She ain't quite a puppy anymore. She's almost full dang gone grown. I don't know how we got off on this tangent. We're talking about my COVID. Becky Dupree says she wants to see it fried. Fried blue or bluefish smoked fish dip is great. I love smoked bluefish. I can't really take it fried for some reason. It seems a little strong. Everybody's saying yes, Mrs. Backwoods. So, okay, she's coming. Everybody wants to see Cabela. And everybody's saying puppy time. Want to see the puppy. All right. And she's a mess because she's been out here in the backyard getting stickers in her hair because she hasn't had a haircut in a while. But yeah, this is Puppy Bomb Cabela, and she needs a haircut really bad. But she's a lover, I'm telling you that right now. And she's a brat. She has all the bad dog habits. Digging holes, getting out of the fence and running away. But as far as snuggle time goes, she is a lover. Okay. So, but she's exploring this new big, huge backyard we have up here at the new place. It's been so wet I haven't been able to mow it properly. Did get some mowing done today to knock down some of all these stickers and little pieces of weeds she's all got stuck in her fur and hair. And this Mrs. Backwoods has to find her a new groomer up here in this area. CISA WCH63 says you need to do a Zoom meetup. Well, I ain't never done one of those before, but maybe we'll have to look into it. Since the COVID thing or whatever. But we can do a meetup right here, and I think we can do StreamYard. There's several other different platforms that I've been on with other YouTube creators like Chef Johnny over at Texas Taco Cuisine, and with Cooking with CJ from out in California. All right, she's gotta go away. And
bye-bye.
to where you could put multiple people's image live streamed up on the same screen. Maybe I'll look into that if I get time. So everybody, that was Cabela. She will be back in the video soon, since now she actually is going to be here all the time. The reason you have not seen her in the last few videos is because she's been in Central Florida and we've been here in Northeast Florida. So got her, I think, in one video since we've been back up here. All right. So appreciate you all stopping by tonight. And if y'all guys want to know what kind of dog she is a Morkie, but she is like 2/3 Yorkie and 1/3 Maltese. Generally, these dogs do start to change their colors about a year old. She's coming up on that. Her birthday was... Actually, she just passed a year old. Her birthday was November 27th. So she was a year old on November 27th. We did get her in January when she was 2 months old. So appreciate y'all showing up tonight. Becky says, I know you don't have guests, but I would love to see you do a video with C-Dub. Don't know who that is, but... she's got my email, so maybe she'll fill me in. Anyway, I'll look it up. All right, guys. So here with the COVID, in lockdown, look forward to some videos as long as I'm able. One way or another, if I ain't in a hospital, I'll be right out here trying to make some content for you at least a couple times over this next 10 days. And we'll do some live streams and look forward to that live brisket prep. We're going to do the prep on a live stream. We're going to show you how to get it on a smoker and how to run the fire. Then we're going to show you how to take it off, separate them burn ends, make your burn ends, put it back on there. And if you want to know how to do the way we do it here in Florida, and it's more of a, like I said, Kansas City style, Memphis style brisket. And again, me and my brother did this in professional barbecue competitions and done really well. I'm gonna give all that away to you for absolutely free. So if you like what we're doing, please smash that like button right down there. And if you want to see some more great Backwoods gourmet content after this renders out, gonna be right there. We'll see you next time.